What's going on, YouTube? Just left the dentist office, finally got my teeth cleaned. As you see, yeah, looking very good. Finally feel a little bit more comfortable, I guess, on camera. But so pretty much right now about to grab something to eat, probably watch some YouTube videos before I head to class. Got a meeting today, got to text that guy, see what I can do. And after that, we're gonna see what we can do for some music today. The weather here in Chattanooga, get out the car. Weather here in Chattanooga is killing me. I'm not having fun with all this rain, but oh well. Kind of wanted to go to some parks and maybe do some discussion videos. So my format is I work in a hospital and I do 12-hour shifts, so I can't do really anything on those days that I work as far as for YouTube. But what up, YouTube? It's actually the next day. I didn't do jack shit yesterday. I came home from class and what did I do? Came home from class. I did work on some music. There's a site that I use called songtrader.com, and it's for like people, commercials and stuff are looking for music, instrumentals and stuff like that. So like just TV music. So I worked on that all day yesterday, and I just so used to not vlogging, I was just in work mode and was just trying to bang out some beats. I found a placement suggestion that was like right up my alley. They were looking for like New York from the Bronx type beat. That's what they were looking for. And so I started working on that. I had a lot of beats already that was kind of fit that vibe, so I was just kind of reworking them, updating my drums and stuff. And I created like a new one. I submitted 3 beats to give me you know, hopefully a decent chance at least, you know, hopefully making it to the final round. I've been shortlisted a couple times with their beats, but for doing beats for them, but I haven't got any placements yet. And this one was actually, I think, for a film, so which is like a huge, it was a huge amount of money. So I was definitely wanting to work on that. I got them mixed today and got them uploaded and submitted. Had like 2 hours to mix like 3 beats, so I just kind of just did some rough drafts. So hopefully it works out. So then, kind of been working on this composition. As you know, I want to get into making scores for film, and so I've been trying to get better at my composition, my piano playing and stuff. I really don't know how to play piano. It's mainly just like I can find chords, and if I already have like a bass, if I already have a melody or a bass sound or whatever, I can come up with chords that fit into that. But as far as like just playing fluently, no, it's just I can't do it, not yet at the moment. So I downloaded some MIDI files. I've been listening to this guy named Rival Consoles, which I really like, atmospheric electro type of thing. So I downloaded some MIDI files, and I just wanted to practice sound design today and designing my own personal sounds. I think as a producer, especially this day and age with, you know, Splice, which I use, a lot of sounds are just getting regurgitated and not being used creatively. And I like to layer my samples with my own sounds or my own chords. And so I think to add another level to my production, I want to have my own very own sounds that I created, that I designed myself. So I'm working on this little piece right here. I'm about to actually start working on the drums. I have like, I guess, the main part of the composition. I gotta make build-ups, of course, and, you know, do some edits, but other than that, but like this is the main section right here. So this is what I got so far. Let's see. So as you see, just a little 2-bar loop. I'm kind of liking it. The lead was a MIDI file I might change the notes around, but I just want to get my sound. I really like that Stranger Things type of sound. I love like 80s keyboards, you know, the Junos, the Jupiters, Roland back in those days. You know, my dream studio would be full of like old synths and samplers like ASR 10s, EPS 16 pluses, just so I can, you know, play around. So what I'm either going to do, one of two options, I'm either going to make these into patches and sample them into Machine so I can play them in Machine and then play, or I just might leave these as loops. But right now what I'm about to do is I just exported this out just as one single file, so I'm about to start working on the drums. I think as I'm going with this track, I'm going to do a more down-tempo kind of atmospheric. It's about 120 BPM, so you know, I'll half time it and maybe double time it just to give it some movement. But I'm gonna probably like really crush the drums, really filter them out, just so that in the background, I think, you know, the music is the main important part of this piece, rather than normally for me in hip-hop, it's always the drums. The drums gotta knock, drums gotta hit, no matter what I'm doing. Even I've mixed some rock stuff, and like I've always like drums first. It's always been a thing. So I'm actually like really changing my workflow of how I work by creating the instrumentals and like different instruments first. So drums done. I have this loop. That's the thing, is like, all right, I want to create a song. So now I know that is the main part of my song. It's probably going to be like, I guess, the main area. So now I got to come up with a verse section, a bridge, and then into that main area. So now I'm just gonna play around with some chords. What I'm probably gonna do is, right now, this is what I hate about my workflow and my setup, which is why I'm ready to get my MacBook done, because the synth that I used in Reaper is Serum. I cannot use Serum within Machine because I have the older version of Machine and they didn't allow VSTs back then, which sucks. So I would rather use one DAW, and for some odd reason I can't run Machine as a VST inside of Reaper. I don't know, I was used to be able to do it, but I'm gotta figure it out again. So what I did was I created everything in Reaper, got me a loop, exported that as one track, brought that into Machine, did the drums. I might add a few little bit more instruments while I'm in here, then export each individual track out of that, bring that back into the Reaper project and then possibly finish the beat. I'm probably gonna end up going back into Machine to arrange, because I like arranging in Machine. I visualize patterns better than just an open blank sheet of paper. So pretty much I'm probably gonna go back to Machine again for a second time, hopefully to finish, to arrange the whole song from there. So we'll see. All right, so as you saw a little bit of my process, that's me trying to find a chord. And normally what happens is I get either frustrated because I cannot find a chord on the piano, so then I just go to my piano roll so I can visualize it and find it. And so usually it doesn't take me that long. So I think I'm liking the groove where I'm at. Very melodic, very big and full. So that's gonna be the chorus. So now I'm gonna take the drums out and take out the choir I put in and the plucks. I think I'm gonna keep the plucks going. I might create one more different arrangement for the plucks, excuse me, and then I'm going to go back into Reaper and kind of make me a verse section and then be back in here. So see you later.